Hello, good evening. Imagine waking up to the news that another drug bust had taken place just a few miles from your home, where law enforcement seized millions of dollars worth of narcotics and arrested several individuals, all of whom entered the country illegally. This isn't just an isolated incident, but a recurring nightmare that has become all too common in communities across America. In 2023 alone, over 100,000 illegal immigrants were arrested for crimes ranging from drug trafficking to violent offenses, highlighting a growing concern for our national security. These incidents aren't just statistics. They represent real dangers that affect the everyday lives of American citizens. This issue isn't just a headline, it's a reality that affects every one of us. Whether it's the safety of our neighborhoods, the strain on law enforcement, or the burden on our economy, the impact of our current immigration policies is felt in every corner of our nation. Our communities are facing a significant challenge, and as citizens, we must understand the gravity of this crisis and why it demands our urgent attention. The current immigration crisis is a significant threat to our national security, as it allows the infiltration of drugs and criminals into our communities and diverts taxpayer money to welfare programs for illegal immigrants, which strains resources meant for American citizens. It also threatens the very fabric of our society, creating divisions and tensions that are difficult to reconcile. Today, I will discuss how lax immigration policies are contributing to the rise of drug trafficking and criminal activity, the financial burden on taxpayers due to welfare programs for illegal immigrants, and why we need stricter immigration controls to protect our nation. The porous borders and effective immigration policies of the United States have created a perfect storm, allowing not only an influx in illegal immigrants, but also a significant increase in drug-related crimes that pose a severe threat to national security. The rise in drug-related offenses is directly linked to how criminals exploit our weakened immigration system. According to a recent article found on the Lone Star College Library database published by Content Engine, found on March 29, 2024, titled "More than 200 Migrants Arrested in the U.S. on Drug Possession and Trafficking Charges," Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) reported the arrest of 216 undocumented migrants convicted of offenses related to the trafficking of dangerous drugs like methamphetamine, fentanyl, cocaine, and heroin. This nationwide operation, conducted by ICE's Enforcement Removal Operations (ERO) team, highlights the widespread nature of this problem. When our borders are not secure, it is not just innocent individuals seeking a better life who cross into the United States, but also criminals who bring with them a wave of drugs and violence. The consequences of these lax immigration policies are severe. The spread of drugs like fentanyl, which is responsible for a large percentage of overdose deaths, is particularly alarming, and these drugs devastate families, overwhelm healthcare systems, and strain law enforcement resources that are already stretched thin. Moreover, the criminal activities associated with drug trafficking extend beyond drug use and distribution. Illegal immigrants involved in these operations often participate in other serious crimes, including human trafficking, violent offenses, and gang-related activities. The presence of these criminal networks within our borders creates an environment of fear and instability. This growing sense of insecurity in our communities is something we can no longer afford to ignore. This issue is not just about the drugs themselves, but also about the broader implications for national security. When our immigration policies fail to effectively screen and prevent the entry of criminals, it places all Americans at risk. Stricter immigration policies combined with more robust border security measures is essential to protect our communities from these dangerous elements. We need a comprehensive approach that addresses not only the symptoms, but the root causes of illegal immigration and associated criminal activities. Another significant consequence of lax immigration policies is the financial strain on the U.S. economy due to illegal immigrants accessing welfare programs. While these programs are meant to support citizens in need, a significant portion of resources is being diverted to individuals in the country illegally, who are here illegally, placing a heavy burden on the economy. And a study by the Federation of American Reform, FAIR, found that illegal immigration costs cost taxpayers $132 billion annually. With much of this expense attributed to welfare programs, this includes costs of healthcare, education, housing, and other things. The financial strain is felt across the country, particularly in communities heavily reliant on public services. Schools and healthcare facilities in areas with high populations of illegal immigrants struggle to provide adequate services, leading to overcrowded classrooms, longer wait times, and higher costs for care. Additionally, illegal immigrants often contribute to the underground economy, working for lower wages without benefits, underlining the financial stability of other workers in the overall economy. The cycle of economic hardship created by these conditions impacts everyone, reducing the opportunities available to the American citizens and residents. Given these severe consequences, it's clear that current immigration policies are failing to protect our national security and economic stability. We need reforms that prioritize American citizens and ensure that those who benefit from our system also contribute to it. Without such reforms, the financial burden on taxpayers will continue to grow, threatening the well-being of all Americans. It's not just about financial cost, it's about preserving the opportunities that rightfully belong to American citizens. To address these threats, we must implement stricter immigration policies that prioritize national security over well-being and the well-being of American citizens. This includes enhancing border security, adopting more rigorous vetting processes, and enforcing existing immigration laws more effectively. Without these measures, the U.S. will continue to face escalating challenges from drug trafficking, criminal activity, and the economic strain caused by uncontrolled immigration. Our national security depends on our ability to control our borders and make sure that the people that enter our country do it legally and have respect for our laws. As informed citizens, we must support policies and politicians who advocate for stronger immigration controls. This is not just political preference, but a matter of national security. By participating in the democratic process and holding our leaders accountable, we can ensure that the necessary steps are taken to protect our borders and maintain national security. The stakes are too high for us to remain passive or indifferent. In conclusion, the current immigration crisis poses a severe threat to our national security and economy, and immediate action is required to protect our borders and economy and assist citizens. We must stand up for stronger immigration policies to safeguard our nation and ensure a secure future for all Americans. It's not just a matter of politics, it's a matter of national survival, and together we can build a safer and more secure future for ourselves and the generations to come. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.